Hey, what's going on? So, I wanted to give a little advice. So, I made a video on narcolepsy and I took it down because I thought I was that was like a bad move to make when I was doing some pretty controversial videos. Like people can learn what it is and then they can find out what triggers you. But I have a safe mode on my phone where I can just like gray out black and white all of the videos where it's not as like triggering for me. Because like I said, it's so bad. It gradually gets bad as time goes on, as in things I was able to do yesterday, I can't do now. I'm not drinking sodas anymore. Well, the only soda that I will drink occasionally is like a AW root beer because it contains no caffeine, but I don't know what's the caffeine levels in sodas now where it could trigger me if I'm around water or I take a shower. I don't want to risk my life. So no sodas, no cartoons, no colorful paintings, no let's see, no graphic novels, no anime, no what else? It's more. And let me tell you the four common symptoms. It's not like a lot of symptoms, but the four common symptoms for people. And it started pretty early on for me. So obviously it's falling asleep during the daytime when it's uncontrolled. And on my days off, like today, I went to sleep 3 times. I go by a 24-hour period, 24-hour span, like a period. So let's say I finally get up around like 1 o'clock, right? This happened the other day. So I got up around like 12, went back to sleep at 4 because like I watched a movie, went back to sleep at 4 o'clock, got up at 8, went back to sleep at 2 o'clock, got up at 5, went back to sleep at, got up at 5 and then went back to sleep at 12, got up at around like 5. And that's literally like a whole day for me. But I want to do things productive because it's not fun being controlled by sleep spells. Another symptom is cataplexy, when you lose control of your muscles. So whenever I laugh really hard, whenever something is really funny, and this has been going on since I remember like the fifth grade or third grade. If something was hilarious, I would laugh where it made a loud sound and I was unable to move at times. Like I was unable to really stop laughing. I had uncontrollable laughing, but I don't have spontaneous cataplexy where I just fall to the ground. It's more of when I laugh at something, I lose control. Like the last time I really laughed, because I'm not really around people, is when that guy I mentioned in my video, when he found out that the girl had a boyfriend at like my last few jobs. I laughed at that really hard for like 3 days. But I laughed when he found out that I was laughing. When he found out I was laughing at him because he was like a real pipsqueak of a dude. I laughed in his face and he just kept it moving. But I laughed and I was like kind of almost falling to the floor. Another symptom is cataplexy, sleep paralysis. So I will tell you right now that I was cured of sleep paralysis, I believe, in December of 2022. I believe only because I have not experienced any sleep paralysis since then. But and that means when I'm asleep. Usually it can be conscious and unconscious. You can experience it. When I look at an image that's pretty triggering, that's when I get it. But that I control when I can control like what I see. I can't control what I see in my dreams. But what's another thing? Oh yeah. So whenever I have like a dream that's pretty disturbing where it can trigger like sleep paralysis, I don't get sleep paralysis. I will just be a little disturbed by the image in the dream, but it won't have me like not able to move. it'll just be a little disturbing to look at. Like the last time, I can't even really talk about it now, but the last time I had something that was pretty disturbing in the dream, I just said I'm not watching no more cartoons. And what I am gonna do, because I like a lot, I have 3 cartoons I like that I like to listen to. I can only listen to them. I can't really watch them. And that's Home Movies, Beavis and Butthead, and Ren and Stimpy. 3 shows on MTV. Well, Home Movies was on Adult Swim. But I find I can understand the jokes, the humor as an adult. So it's funny to me now, but I can't watch them because it's just the colors and the pictures, they just trigger me. And one more symptom would be sleep paralysis and hallucinations in your dreams where they feel very real. I get that a lot, but it doesn't cause me to get sleep paralysis because I can have it and I don't get sleep paralysis after the hallucination. So this happens quite daily. And I want to be honest with you. It's times when it can be scary, where I feel that I'm getting harmed, I'm getting attacked, I'm being killed. I only wake up when I feel that I'm dead. So let me explain this. There's been times when I've been shot, I've been stabbed, I've been sexually assaulted by women that, I don't really like, I don't find attractive. And I think I know them in the dreams. I think that I know them. And there's times when I am like assaulted. And let me just be honest. I had a dream, and I don't want to be all explicit, but I had a dream last night where it was a hallucination in my where I feel everything happening to me. Where there was this Dunkin' Donuts that I went to. I went to this Dunkin' Donuts pretty often. It was an older female working there. She had to be like her 50s or 60s. And I really didn't talk to her much, but she talked to me sometimes. I had this hallucination last night that she was like a cop. I was getting arrested. And you know how cops, they strip search you, they make sure you don't have any weapons down there. Let me just say, it got a little uncomfortable. But let me just say this. So she was like strip searching me. And this is why I write my dreams down. She had her head on my, so this never happened to me before. Let me just say, it never happened to me before. She had her head under, as I'm like being strip searched, she got under me, and she had her head under my what. And she was checking there. And I would tell you, it can be pleasurable, it can be scary. There's times when I've been stabbed in dreams, like hallucinations. I've been stabbed. Like my dad, I had a hallucination one time. My dad stabbed me. I had somebody who I didn't know stabbed me. I have had constant hallucinations where I've been killed, and I always wake up in a dream. Or in a lot of worst cases, I've done a crime and I finally get caught by the police. It's a lot of weird shit. But my point in this video is how to manage life. Because when I was in school, and I'm going back very soon, I was unable to do both work, school, and the gym. This is when you have to ration your time, because there are things you have to come to the understanding. There are things you're not going to be able to do all in one day because you have limited time. You're not able to really you can't do the gym. If the priority is school and work, you have to put all your time into school before you get tired. Before the sleep spell occurs, you need to have you need to dedicate all your time to just that, and try to incorporate school while you work. Bring flashcards to work with you while you work. But you're not going to be able to do everything because you're going to get tired. Your eyes are going to get heavy. You're going to fall asleep. When you are conscious during the daytime while you are at work, if you're able to, bring your flashcards or with your study notes on them and study at work. But yeah, those are like the symptoms basically.